The assessments in ECE can be categorized into several types. The first one being formative assessments. It is ongoing assessments that help teachers adjust instruction based on a child's progress. An example of this would be observations. The second one is screening assessments. It is used to identify developmental delays or learning challenges early on. An example is vision/hearing screenings. The third one is summative assessments. It is evaluations at the end of a period to measure learning outcomes. An example would be standardized tests. The final one is diagnostic assessments. It is more in-depth assessments that help pinpoint specific areas of difficulty. An example would be speech and language evaluations. An example of informal assessment is when a teacher might use anecdotal records, which involve jotting down observations of a child's behavior, social interactions, and skills during playtime or daily activities. Like if a child struggles to share toys, the teacher can make note of it. According to Dr. Nadine Burke-Harris, what many parents and educators perceive as ADHD might actually just be the result of toxic stress or adverse childhood experiences. Chronic stress from trauma can affect a child's brain development, leading to symptoms like inattention and hyperactivity. Some examples of this would be abuse or neglect. Sometimes ADHD symptoms overlap with signs of trauma, which makes it difficult to distinguish between the two. Teachers can help students cope with stress by 1. Building strong relationships with the students so there is trust between them and the students share their thoughts with them. Another would be using consistent routines to provide stability. Some types of stress students might encounter are acute stress, which is short-term stress, like when there's a test. The next one is chronic stress, which is ongoing stress from long-term situations, like family issues going on at home. Toxic stress is very severe, and it could be something like abuse.